Germany 1923. When money died overnight. One morning, millions discovered their savings had become almost worthless. But this disaster didn't begin overnight. The collapse began years earlier. One decision became another. Few people noticed the danger until prices started rising faster than anyone imagined. After World War I, Germany owed enormous debts. The government needed money fast, but raising enough taxes seemed almost impossible. Instead, officials chose an easier solution. They printed more money. First, life looked normal. Then everything slowly began changing. More money entered the economy every day. Prices quietly climbed higher. Most families believed the increases were only temporary. But confidence was already breaking. Germany 1923. When money died overnight was moving closer, and almost nobody saw the real disaster approaching. Then confidence disappeared. People rushed to spend every paycheck immediately. Waiting even one day meant losing precious buying power. Shops couldn't change prices fast enough. Workers watched food become more expensive before they even finished their daily shift. Soon, money became worthless overnight. The same cash that could buy a loaf of bread in the morning wasn't even enough by evening, as prices kept rising by the hour. Families emptied their savings to buy anything with real value. Cash was no longer wealth. Every passing hour made it worth less, turning survival into a race against time. Soon, there was more cash than wallets could hold. The pictures looked unbelievable, yet they were completely real, capturing the true scale of the crisis. The worst was still coming. Germany 1923. When money died, overnight was about to reach a point where money meant almost nothing. Workers demanded wages several times a day. They ran straight to nearby shops before prices climbed again within hours. Some stores stopped using price tags completely. Employees changed prices constantly because yesterday's numbers had already become meaningless. Money died overnight so completely that people trusted food, coal, and clothing more than the paper inside their wallets. Years of careful saving vanished almost instantly. Lifelong sacrifices disappeared, leaving ordinary families with almost nothing to protect. Meanwhile, those who owned real assets suffered far less. Inflation punished savers but rewarded people holding tangible wealth. Germany 1923. When money died overnight wasn't only about inflation. It revealed how quickly trust can disappear when money loses its value. One banknote bought a full meal. 1 week. Days later, it couldn't buy a single piece of bread. Confidence had completely vanished. Businesses stopped trusting cash. Many preferred trading goods directly, because paper money lost value faster than anyone could predict. Money died overnight, but the damage went beyond banks. It changed families, businesses, and trust itself, reshaping how people lived and believed in each other. Desperate citizens searched for someone to blame. Anger replaced hope, and economic collapse slowly became a political crisis. History shows financial disasters rarely stay financial. When trust disappears, every part of society begins changing in dangerous ways. But Germany's story wasn't over. One dramatic decision finally stopped the collapse, and almost nobody expected it to work. The government introduced a new currency with strict limits. Printing finally stopped, and confidence slowly began returning to everyday life. The crisis ended, but millions never recovered. Their savings were gone forever, leaving painful memories that lasted for generations. Germany 1923. When money died overnight became one of history's greatest warnings. Trust, once broken, is painfully difficult to rebuild. Money died overnight, but the real collapse was invisible. People first lost confidence, then their savings, and finally their sense of security. Every financial crisis looks different, yet the pattern often begins the same way, quietly, while most people still believe everything is normal. The next time someone says, "This time is different," remember Germany 1923. History rarely repeats perfectly, but its warnings are impossible to ignore.